From high school, let's talk college. New data from the state shows a troubling trend. According to the state auditor, the transfer rates of students from community college to CSU or a UC school is dismal.
Educators statewide are now looking for solutions here. NBC's Damien Trujillo joins us from
1 in 5. 1 in 5. Community college, you're failing so many students. If I walk in a class right now, if there's 20 students there, only 4 students are transferring out. Are you kidding me? Those are abysmal stats, but I still stand by the community college system because it's the best economic way to getting your bachelor's degree. It's free. What can you say nowadays is free? Really nothing. I walk out and I spent $20 on a cheeseburger. I walk out and no matter where I go, I spend $100 these days. It's abysmal in this economy. But community college, it's still free. Free for such a valuable item in society. So it has a great value proposition, but it's completely failing its students for a flurry of reasons too. Like, it has bad professors that just simply don't care, bad college advisors that will give you wrong information or will give you the most generic information as well. 3, being very inflexible to people's schedules because we have a life, we have a job, we have a family, we have other things than being a student. And then 4, simply just not having the classes that we need to transfer out. And I could keep on going and going on why the community college system is not doing well, but enough of that. So today I wanted to discuss the people that community college might not be right for. Because it's really not right for a lot of people because it's simply an unorganized system. So with that, let's get started, and thank you to study.com for being the sponsor of this video. So with that, let's get started. And getting started with the first group, and no, I don't want to discourage anybody of going to community college. It's a great route, but I think you have to be aware. These people need to be aware of what they're getting themselves into. So with that, first group, first-gen students. So as a first-gen student, college system is very foreign to you, and the community college system, it does not help in simplifying things. It's very complex, it's a labyrinth, it's a maze in attending community college. And no, I'm not talking about trying to find your class. It's complex because you have to make a lot of decision making in community college of picking your major, picking your classes for the semester that you're going to be taking, deciding where do you want to transfer out, and knowing the requirements to transfer out. There's a lot of decisions that you have to make at community college, and those answers that you need to make the best decision are not readily always in front of you. You have to go digging for these answers, and yes, they're all online, but you still have to go digging for these answers. So the community college system, it's difficult. It's like pulling tooth and nail. So you might be better off on just starting off at a simple 4-year university where there's better support and better resources for you, and you'll have a better likelihood of getting your bachelor's degree. Second group, so the return to school student. So when you return back to school, whether that's 1-year break or a 10-year break, when you return back to school, your life's different. You may have different responsibilities of having a full-time job, a family, 2 kids, wife, I don't know, and having to support them financially. So you have different responsibilities. You're no longer that kid out of high school where you didn't have any responsibilities and you just had to go to school. Or maybe you are, I don't know. But as a return to school student, it's hard to fully realize the workload and the time commitment that you're gonna have to be putting into your classes. Because some classes might be a breeze and some classes might take hours and hours of studying. So it's hard to fully know, and the community college system, it does not make it even easier. Very inflexible. And I say this because unfortunately a lot of classes are still in person when they could easily make it all over Zoom and make it accessible to a lot of people. Because with this, the downside is that you're gonna have to drive to class in traffic probably. You're gonna have to fight for a parking spot because they just always never have enough parking spots. And then 3, you might have to wait on campus in between classes when you could have easily been doing this on Zoom. And I don't know why they don't make more classes on Zoom, but they just don't. And moving on to the third demographic, and no, I don't want this video to be entirely doom and gloom. I have a solution to this, just wait a second. So the third group, So this is going to be part-time students. And I say part-time students don't always do well at community college, and I'm completely speaking from anecdote here, and it's because you're not putting your full dedication into your school. And also, it's just, community college is like a black hole. You don't want to stay there for long, because the longer you stay there, the less likely you are to transfer out. So if you could avoid being a part-time student and just be a full-time student, get out of there as quick as possible, because you just want to be in and out. You don't want to spend 5 years plus at community college. And I get it. You might have other responsibilities. You might not be able to be full-time. But if you could add just one more class, it'll make a difference. You'll transfer out sooner. So with community college being completely inflexible, most of its classes are still in person, and it failing 4 and 5 students, the only really good thing going for it is that it's very affordable. But what if there's another solution, with the school system being flexible, being able to do things on your own time, and it being cheap as hell too? Well, let me introduce you to study.com. So with study.com, it's very flexible to your schedule, and it's an affordable way to take college credit that work towards a bachelor's degree. And they do this by partnering with a flurry of colleges that you could transfer your credits from study.com to that university. And the best thing about it is that you could take college classes at your own pace. So if you're busy one week, then oh well, you could just do the work the next week when you have more time. And you could get 30% off your first 3 months if you use the code in my description. So go try it today, go see if it works for you, because community college is not the only route now that you could get an affordable bachelor's degree. So try it out today and start earning some college credit at a very affordable price. So thank you again, study.com, for being the sponsor of this video. So moving on to the last demographic that should reconsider going to community college are the people that just simply don't want to go to school. So it's very difficult to tell your parents, which you probably live under their roof, that you simply just don't want to go to school. And it's okay, school is not for everybody. There's a ton of other routes that you could take in your life to make a living for yourself. Because the worst thing that you could do in your 20s, right after high school, is wasting your time. Time is very valuable, especially in your 20s, and you want to make the decisions that are going to make progress to whatever you want to do. So with that, those are the 4 demographics, the 4 group of people that should reconsider going to community college. Thank you again to study.com for being the sponsor of this video. And I still stand by in community college being one of the best value propositions to getting your bachelor's degree. But unfortunately, it's failing a lot of people. It has a lot of problems that it needs to solve for. And it just simply has not made the steps that I've been watching, that I've been paying attention to in the past 4 years. So with that, thanks for watching this video. I hope this helped you guys. Subscribe and like up. But with that kind of wraps up everything I wanted to say. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.